Okay. I think we're back. Oh man, does that mean it's gonna reset what the game is? Yup. I'm not even gonna bother up fixing it on YouTube. Well, actually, I will. Okay. Excuse me. Two Wooloo. Even better. I think if it takes me, if I hit odds, like base odds, which is 4,096 encounters, I think at that point I'll start. I'll look for a brilliant one, and then like just keep resetting and keep encountering it. Excuse me. Which isn't actually that many encounters away. Like, it's just over 200 encounters. Nice. Man. Excuse me. Excuse me. Dun 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. I should probably get like a glass of water or something ridiculous. Dance, Virgil, dance. So wait, is it on? A hoot hoot. Huh. Hello. Hey, kiddo. I made her a separate account, so now she counts as a second viewer. Fight! I was making a dumb joke, don't worry about it. I had said, like, pretending to be you, yeah, the usual. I made her a separate count, so now she's counts as a second viewer or something like that. Wooloo! Oops, that's okay. Faint for me, Wooloo. Bah! Paw, loom, puff. No! This is me being dumb. Excuse me. 38.90. Bah! Nope. You're not a Wooloo. You broke the chain. I guess according to Fleetwood Mac, that means you'll never love me again. You'll never break the chain. Hmm. Bleat. 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 Paul and Puff, gotta hit 'em all. You're getting beat up by a lily pad. Okay. Oh, and you're brilliant? Okay. Alright. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I wish there was an outbreak again of them. That was pretty nice last night. Oh, now there's one for you. Ah! Ah! Squav it! If you were like the squirrel in Baldur's Gate, I could kick you across the map. Which was one of the funniest things in that game that I did. Alright, what are we at with that? 94? Okay. 94? Why does that number sound familiar? Don't answer that. Boom, boom, boom. Started swinging. Okay, perfect. That was encounter 3,896. So as of this encounter, I am 200 encounters away from hitting the base odds for finding a shiny. So I'm gonna look at something here real quick. Or recommendations, that's what it is, not outbreak. Oh, okay. We're already in the 900s in that. So basically, starting with this encounter, in 200 encounters, or after 200 more encounters, if I don't find a shiny by then, which will be after my 4,096th encounter. Once I hit that, I'm going to keep going to encounters normally, like this, like I've been doing, until I find a brilliant one. And then I'll save and start doing soft resets, since they have a higher chance of being shiny. And that way every encounter I have is a brilliant one. You might be asking, why don't you just do that now? I don't feel like it. I don't love soft resetting. I mean, it's not as bad as it used to be, though. Like, you can actually get back into the game and control things and stuff pretty fast compared to some of the old ones. My brain just randomly posed the question to myself, what in the heck does it even mean? It's like an old song or something, like an old song. And it's like, sock it to me, sock it to me, sock it to me, sock it to me. Or something like that. What the heck does it even mean? Because it's clearly using slang from the time period. Did that miss? It missed! Playing Minecraft one-handed is not something I recommend. That's fair. That reminds me. I need to look and see something. I'll play Minecraft no-handed. How, you ask? I don't know. But since you brought it up, now I'm gonna look at it real quick while I'm updating the launcher. Come on, why you gotta update when I just want to see something? Wooloo! Okay, neat. Looks like it. I was looking to see, I was trying to figure out. So I had for Overwatch, I'd picked up the Xbox or the PC Game Pass because it gave me some free skins and yada yada. What was that? I think it was. So I had it for a while, and then I canceled it, or like I didn't update something. I kept getting emails like, "Hey, we're trying to renew your subscription. Please update your payment method or whatever." And then I finally got an email recently that's like, "Hey, we've flat out canceled." Like, I don't know why I didn't cancel way sooner. Like, I get they're trying to like, "Hey, like keep you like, oh, like maybe, you know, it give you a lot of leeway to be able to get it updated," but I was intentionally not, and so I was just waiting it out for to say, "Hey, your subscription's flat out canceled and done." But part of the thing is that part of the PC Game Pass is it includes Minecraft, like both Bedrock and Java. So I was trying to figure out. So I've bought Java before, but I bought it on my Mac, so I didn't know if it carried over. And so I was like, I don't know if it's just running off the Game Pass or if I actually have it. Alright, I gotta pay attention to this real quick. 64 minus 23 is 31. So it took 31 health away. So if I hit 31 or less health at the end of the battle, that's when I gotta cut it off. But, so I just opened up the Minecraft launcher, and it looks like I still have it, so I guess it carried across both PC and Mac. Because like I said, I've only bought the Java edition on my Mac, as far as I can recall. Unless I, like, got something when I bought the game back on my PC, my laptop. I don't know. It's been a minute since I played because the server's still down because nobody's been like, "Hey, please bring it back up." Because he took it down to be able to run D&D. And it was like, we were all focused on Overwatch, and so he's like, "Hey, do you guys mind if we take it down for like a week or two?" I was like, "Yeah, as long as this isn't permanent." Because that's what happened last time. But it still hasn't come back up, unsurprisingly. Okay. Whoa, it actually went all the way down? I did my math bad. Please don't tell me. 12,000?! First, let's close the software. Like, I'm not hurting for money in this game, but I ain't losing money. I could have sworn it was 31. I did the math. I probably did the math wrong. Great. That threw off. That's gonna throw off. I don't think I've saved it all since I started tonight. I have not. So how many encounters do I need until I gotta math this. 999 minus 874. 125 plus 3906. Okay, yeah, we're good. But I can't have something like that happen again. But unfortunately, that also threw off what I was gonna do. Oh well. Go, Cinderace! So, 41 health is not going to be enough to stay alive. Like, note to self right there. Why is... Wait, hold on. There we go. Okay. My counter was off on my computer. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la. Singing tra-la-la to that just makes you think of Captain Underpants. It's wild, like, that I don't think... I still haven't seen that movie. But, like, I kind of enjoyed those books growing up when I could read them. Because we never owned them. But I would read them sometimes, like, when the teachers had them on their bookshelves. Water, water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Well, now I'm thinking about it more lately because now they're doing another movie based on the same author, but I've never read the books from that series. And that's that Dog Man. Which, that movie looks dumb, but, like, in a fun way. Like, my kind of dumb. Hit him with the gritty. Nope, just a couple of rats. I still can't believe Ray didn't know there was like an official squirrel race in D&D. Bop. Pretty sure Pyro Ball is the signature move for Cinderace. I'm pretty sure that's the one that's like it kicks a fireball at it. Because Cinderace is based on soccer players. Or I guess, since this is all based on the UK, football. I don't really know what cultural thing. I think Grookey's the grass type starter in this gen. I don't really get the like what was the inspiration for the final form, which is I don't know. I think Thwacky's the middle form. But it's just like a drumming gorilla. I don't get it. Like Cinderace makes sense because football, soccer is very big in the UK. And then Inteleon, I think is the name of the water type final form, is literally just like a James Bond spoof. Whoa, give me a home that is fit for a gnome, where the deer and the cantaloupe play, where seldom is heard a complaint from a nerd, and the skies are filled with the deep haze. I hear a Wooloo. Wooloo. Ah! Again, I know that the game sound is off for you guys. But it just cracks me up whenever Cinderace arrives, because it comes out and its cry is just like, and it's not, but you looking at me? Are you looking at me? So it's a question you gotta ask yourself. You feel lucky? Do you, punk? Bounce, 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 bounce. Hit him! Now you're kicking. I still maintain it would be cool to have like a soundboard app that the buttons are just like the voice lines from Beetle Adventure Racing. Press the button, head for the exit! Or maybe like, I don't know, select ones from select games. Like some voice signs from Mickey Speedway or what's the other I was thinking? Army of Men, Sarge's Heroes. Specifically, the line that comes to mind is a ho ho yeah. All these burbs and squirrels. All these burbs and squirrels. Wooloo, nobody asked for your opinion. Fight! Bounce! You know you make me wanna shout, throw my hands up and shout. Man, I haven't my brain just got hit with like 3 different comedies that I haven't seen in 10-15 years each. Like Sister Act, RV, and Rat Race. I wonder if any of them are on streaming anywhere. The thing about IMDb is it doesn't show all the streaming services, like, watch it on this. Oh, I forgot there was a sequel. Oh, that's right. I have seen Sister Act 2. Because that's the one with the school kids, where it's like Stomp. But like, it's like the kids' choir. Rent buy on Prime Video, search Amazon. So if it's streaming somewhere. How about RV? That doesn't say if it's streaming anywhere. Who owns that? Who distributed that one? Sony? Okay, so that could be anywhere streaming. Rat Race. Oh, and another one I haven't seen. What, Breckin Meyer was in Rat Race? Oh, it's on Paramount Plus? Okay. Ooh. I mean, your average sequel, even at that time, wasn't that great, to be honest. Alright, what was the other one I was just thinking of? That. Mousetrap. That's one I haven't seen in like. Right, that's what it's called, right? Mousetrap, or Mouse Hunt. Mouse Hunt. Which I haven't seen that one in like 15, 20 years. Long time. No idea who. Okay, so then who distributed that one? DreamWorks? I don't know who owns the DreamWorks library. Because DreamWorks, except for the animation studio, is defunct now. I think. Is it? Another movie that I did look into recently and found out why I probably haven't seen it in a while is, and I should probably get around to watching the original, but The Music Man. Because I don't know what I was doing, but I suddenly had the 76 trombones or something, whatever the name of that song is. I was like, huh, yeah. So I wanted to listen to it, but it wasn't on streaming, like the song. And I was like, what? I mean, okay, it was, but not the version I was singing, which is Matthew Broderick. So I looked into it, and I found out that was a TV movie, which I didn't know because the only time I'd ever watched it was off of a DVD in band class. So I thought it was just like an actual full theatrical movie. Nope, TV film. The original was a theatrical movie though, but I've never seen it. I think it was like from the 60s or something like that. Oh no, Cinderace. Oh well. Oh, my counter's off. There we go. Just gonna hit those syntheses. Ow. Ow. One, two, three, four. Come on, baby, say you love me. 5, 6, 7, ha. Nope. Moving on. Move along. Nothing to see here. Juke 'em. That lives in my head rent free. Although, I think it's from the same one. The other thing that lives in my head rent free is the silly song, specifically all the times that Ash and I would use back when I don't really remember what the device was, but it was, I don't know if it was the DVD player itself or something on the DVD player that we used to have back in like the mid 2000s or like the decades. But there was like a thing where you could speed up and slow down, or maybe it was, I think you could just like adjust the pitch, or maybe it was speeding it up and slowing it down. So Ash and I would always play with the knob and just like the slow it down is just oh, more ball, can you get more ball? Pizza angel, please come to me, tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Smack him with those pedals, dance him to death. Ooh, dance the sweaty pants. Dance the sweaty pants. That's 2 days in a row on stream I've referenced that show. Although, I don't know if you actually heard the one yesterday, because it was in response to you saying, hold on, because you had to, like, clean up a mess or something. Don't you bleed at me. The story of Jonah. What? Oh. Oh, the song, The Story of Jonah. Is that the one that Jonah went on a journey? Bum, 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 bum. No? Hold on. Okay, now I'm just lost. No, okay, yeah. Jonah the VeggieTales movie, yeah. Are you talking about the... Are you talking about, like, the big closing number where that starts out where it's just like, when I was a boy, I went to church back home in Arizona. That one? Because the one that I thought you were talking about is more of a deep cut because it was on the little cassette tape of, like, songs from and inspired by that movie. But you're thinking that Jonah was a prophet. Ooh, but it didn't really got so. Oh! Our God has got a second chances. The one there, like the big gospel number with the angels. Second chances. I haven't seen that movie. Yeah, I haven't. The fact I haven't seen that movie, I can't say I haven't listened to that soundtrack recently, because I have listened to several songs within like the past year or so that were on the, but I haven't watched the movie itself in like 10 years. And the fact that I just instantly knew several songs. Oh, I don't remember how that one starts. I just remember the big like finishing part when they're all like jiving, and Khalil does all the snapshots with the sunglasses. But no, I was listening to, because the soundtrack has the 3 songs I was listening to recently-ish. Well, technically 4, because that soundtrack has the Reliant K cover of the Pirates Who Don't Do Anything song. But then it also has the slow kind of version that they sing when you first see them in the restaurant there at the beginning of the movie. But then I was also listening to the Steak and Shrimp. Steak, eat it, shrimp, need it, steak and shrimp. And then and then the credits song. This is a song that runs under the credits. These are the credits, so this is that song. So they say, hey, 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 hey. Boom, 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 boom. Also, oh yeah, well yeah, duh. So, 90-degree turn off of that, because talking about songs just reminded me of The Lion King, because I've been listening to the songs from The Lion King a lot recently too, specifically the Broadway show, which in turn led me to remember I had a thing that popped up in my email. I had 2 different ones. I had one that popped up saying, hey, do you want to sign up to keep tabs on when the Broadway, or when it was hey, Beauty and the Beast on Broadway is going around the area. I was like, okay. So I signed up to look into it. I remember it was when it was the week after I'd gone to see it, and maybe that was why or something. Except that doesn't make sense, because I don't know, whatever. It was the week after I went and saw Lion King. It was because I was talking to Mandy about it when we were watching Godspell, or when we were there before the show started, sitting there waiting for it to start. And they had an email thing that I got to sign up for notifications or to get notified when the tickets go on sale. So I was like, oh, is that coming around the area? And then it's pretty sure it's going to be in Detroit, maybe. Or maybe, I don't know. But then I got another one more recently that made me really mad. I got an email this week, I think, about Aladdin on Broadway, and I was like, Aladdin on Broadway? Is that coming around here? And it was something about look up buy tickets. I was like, okay. Click on the link, and it was talking about seating and showing seating, and I was like, where's this at? It's New York. Oh, okay. Alright. Speaking of Beauty and the Beast, though, they just revealed, because now that the March sets got released, now they're starting to advertise more Lego sets coming out later in the year. Which, by the way, one of the set that I can't talk. The set from the March wave of Lego sets that I'm most excited and would like to get, but I don't know if I will get it, is the Lilo and Stitch set that I had sent you the thing about. But they announced a Beauty and the Beast, Beast's Castle set that's $100 as well. That's Like, it looks pretty decent, other than, like, I don't know. Something about the Beast minifigure kind of bugs me a little bit. Like, it's not bad, but I think it could have looked better. But still really cool, because Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorites. Ah! Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Making sure my count is still accurate. Yes, it is. I swear, I see more. I looked at the number. I've only encountered and beat like 30-some Squovits and 20-some Rookies, but I swear, I see more brilliant of those than I do of Wooloo, who I've knocked out over 900 times. Not that it's going to crazy matter soon, because, I mean, like 150, almost exactly, actually. Yeah, actually. My next encounter will be 150 encounters away from I'm going to start looking for a brilliant one and then just soft reset. My brain went back to thinking about, oh, those are a bunch of movies I haven't seen in a while. I'd like to see them again. And that made me think, what do I have on my watch list on IMDb, like, of movies to watch? So I popped that up. I'm going to take a look at it here in a second. I just want to hit another Wooloo encounter. Ah! Oh, it's not. I was like, Muna? I didn't think Muna was in the game. Or Muna? Muna? I think it's Muna. No, it's just a grubbin. At least it wasn't the frickin' bookworm. Let's see. Metropolis. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna try and look in to see if, I don't know if I've seen all the episodes of Warehouse 13. Why is Muppets Tonight on my watch list? I've seen it all before. I'm gonna remove that from my watch list. October Sky? What is October Sky? Oh! Why is that on my watch list? That's a movie I watched in, like, 7th grade science class or something like that. Is that Jake Gyllenhaal? Is that a very young Jake Gyllenhaal? That is Jake Gyllenhaal. Wow. Wow, he looks like a kid. Escape from New York. Yep. Big Trouble in Little China. Yep. Halloween. Escape from LA. The Tragedy of Macbeth. Super. Nightmare Alley? What is Nightmare Alley? A grifter working his way up from low-ranking carnival worker to a lauded psychic medium matches wits with a psychologist bent on exposing him. 2021. Bradley Cooper, Kate Blanchett, Toni Collette, Willem Dafoe, Richard Jenkins, Rooney Mara, Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman? Huh. There Will Be Blood. What is that? A story of family, religion, hatred, oil, and menace focusing on a turn-of-the-century prosperity in the early days of business. Wait, is that... Yeah, that's a Daniel Day-Lewis. Outlaw Josie Wales. The 39 Steps. I think somebody recommended me that because that one's also a play. Oh, The Honeymoon Killers. Because that one is one of the victims of the Honeymoon Killers, like the real Honeymoon Killers, was one of our, it was like a family member of a friend of mine or something like that. I don't remember. I'd have to ask her again. Wild America? There's a movie I want to watch that I found out about from IMDb's like worst movies list. That just sounds so bad that I have to watch it. And I still haven't watched it. I don't know why. But it's it's a 1959 movie. And it's just called Santa Claus. Yeah. The synopsis on IMDb of the movie is, with Merlin's aid, Santa Claus must defeat the evil machinations of the devil Pitch to ruin Christmas. It sounds so bad. I mean, it probably is because it's on their list of like the worst movies of all time. But that sounds like one that you would just like sit and laugh at how bad it is. Oh wait, does it do the thing in this one, or you gotta be staying still? There we go. Man, it's like it sounds like a shotgun blast there when he poses. Good grief. Go away, Squovit. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. Which reminds me! Apparently, they're doing 50th anniversary screenings here soon. Like beginning or end of May. My friend Sydney just sent me a thing about that earlier. It's like by Fathom Events. They're the ones that like. Whenever I go to the movies, there's like it'll be like a Fathom event. It's usually like what's that one TV show? Because that was a thing that they had like 3 different movies coming out for the Fathom events. The Chosen. There's like a 3-part thing based on The Last Supper coming out. They're like doing, but they do re-release showings of like old movies, and then like more limited runs of other movies. Yeah, I'd like to see that one in theaters too, but I don't know when or where. I don't know if it's even going to be showing in this area. Because the tickets aren't even on sale yet. Uh-oh, struggle. Okay. A game. Okay, that's our first struggle. Okay. So remember, once I see that Lilligan has hit 41 health, gotta say, no way, Jose. Which should be after this next encounter. Yeah, definitely.
I'll get you there.
Yeah, we were actually going to try and show it at the theater here in town. I think this past year, to like tie into when they do the Renaissance Fair, but we couldn't figure out the distributor, like who owns the theatrical distribution rights currently. So we had to forgo it. All right. We're not gonna fight this one. We're just gonna run, because if I fight it, Lolo will get knocked out. All right, town map. Stow inside. Now saving. Is there auto saving now? Today's bargain. Focus band. No. Please. Chipped pot. Ah! Chipped pot! Woo! No, I don't need anything else, but by golly, you're gonna see me. The nice thing I've learned about this game, too, is that the thing doesn't automatically update based on that real world day. Like, if I don't play this game for like 5 months and I come back the next day, or whatever, like he'll still like have that for his item for the next day. Sir, you took so long to get that item, but I'm so glad that you're finally gonna have it. Because it's Poltergeist, that's the name of it. Ugh, forgot about that. Now let's try Lotto ID. Oh, wow. Oh. Bottle of Moo Moo milk. Oh, I did already evolve you. Urshifu. Okay. Sinisty. Poltergeist. So this Poltergeist, that's the cracked pot. And I actually... Isn't there a way to, like... make him do, like, a little animation thing? Oh, there we go. You can kind of see on the bottom. An hour and 10 minutes, baby. Woo! What's up, Emerald? You just missed me freaking out because the dude's finally gonna have the item I need to evolve one of the Sinisties. Also, so missed the hour 5 mark. Oop, chipped pot. Oh, you did? Okay, cool. I'm just bad at looking at things. Also, once you're done with Wooloo, could you help me get some watts? I need to get the fossil mons. Broke my ears. Look at this little gal. Look at her. She cute. She's one of my favorites in this generation. Like this evolution line of Pokemon is very cute. I love them. Oh, what do you have? Oh, held item, bright powder. Yeah, because this is one of them that's on. This is one that's 100% female. Yeah, Grimmsnarl. That is the name of it. That would be pretty neat if they had region variants. So I'm trying to do living dex for this. I still think like that you're crazy. Like, good luck though with the living dex for of shinies. Like, that's crazy. I still hate this one. Crazy? I was crazy once. Wait, does it just loop through the box? Oh, it does. Anyways. I'll start with swords, so you better keep me sane. What are the odds again for a Mon? Like for a shiny Pokemon? Wedges. That's such a bad accent. Yes, I'll rest my poker mans. The healing music in this game, absolute bop. Just that little flourish. Boom, boom, boom. 1 in 4096. I need to reset my Mon 4,000 plus times. Yeah, that's base odds. Which, speaking of, when I get to starting with the starters, man, good luck. I sort of am trying to do a living dex of shiny Pokemon, but not really, because I know like how insane that would be to try to do, especially if you include event Pokemon. So, like, I salute you. Anyways, I'm gonna take a quick break, run to the bathroom, get a drink of water, being the main thing I want to do. So, I will be right back in like 2 to 5 minutes. Maybe not. I'd say 2 is more likely it. Also, I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure... How loud is the music compared to me? Because I just realized I haven't brought it down from like 55 or whatever I have it set at. So, I'm guessing it's loud. I don't know. Not that bad? Okay. Because I can't hear it. But I don't like it when it's that volume when I'm playing Overwatch, because then I can't hear the game super well. But I guess on a stream like this, where you guys aren't even going to hear the game music, the game audio. I mean, you could hear the game audio, but there's no music. Yeah, I can't turn the music off and just have sound effects, so you guys just get to listen to some chill music, and then I'm listening to the game's audio because, again, I do that so I can if I'm like talking and looking away from the screen when I start the encounter, if it's a shiny, then I'll hear the animation noise for the shiny sparkles. So, anywho, all right, be right back. Okay, we're back. One of the nice things about living in a small-ish apartment, not too difficult to get from one spot to another. Bloop. Oh, I hear one. So it's at least two. Oh, that's right. I healed Cinderace. I was like, what? Oh, Wooloo. Man, I can't tell you how many times. I mean, it's probably not as many times as I've encountered Wooloo here. But how many times I've gone to that guy, like, just give me a chipped pot. And the thing that really makes it annoying is that the item that he has the most chance of selling, which I expected to see when he was going to tell me what the item was for tomorrow, is the cracked pot. So I was just like, ugh. I think we got all the mons. Oh, you about to hit the reset button on it? Crazy. Oh yeah, something I keep forgetting to ask. Except I remembered when you were having like the internet issues, but I was like, well, that's not... That won't... Wow, it actually missed? Crazy. How is like the frame rate of the game to you guys? Because on my OBS there... Which, by the way... Okay, cool. It looks like it's kind of a little choppy, and that's annoying. Because I have it set to be like 60 frames a second for the source. So I don't know. Like, it's not awful, but it definitely looks less smooth than the game actually looks. It's, yeah... It's something, I think. It's either something on my... I don't know what it is. It could be something... Well, that wouldn't make sense. I hear a Wooloo. Yeah, it's whatever. I don't know exactly what's causing it, but... You know, when I was streaming this game before, when I was playing the actual game on stream, probably looked worse. Almost forgot your baby. My baby! Which one, Gengar or Snorlax? $11 new listings match the Nintendo 64 you're looking for on eBay. I told you I get it every day. Like, none of them. Marshmallow. Marshadow? You almost forgot Marshadow? That would have been awful. Because that's one of the ones... That's one of the event Pokemon that, like, I had to get when they finally added it as a thing in Pokemon Go. Go away. So, and it still might be in Pokemon Go. Is it in my Pokemon Go still? Oh, they updated the app icon. Should race to a shiny. Whoa, 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 whoa. That looks like an event Pokemon I don't have. Hold on. Okay, where's the shop? $15. With the mythical Pokemon Volcanion! I will say this. I don't play Pokemon Go a whole lot anymore. But, by golly, I love the fact that they have event Pokemon in the game you can get and you can transfer them into your home. Sure, they'll have that badge so you know that they came from home or Pokemon Go, but it's whatever. They're still official. Because basically every event Pokemon from Gen... I don't know if it's Gen 6 or 7. I want to say Gen 6. Yeah, because Hoop is a Gen 6 event Pokemon. All the Pokemon from Gen 6 forward, like... So I got the thing... I got most of the event Pokemon I got from Gens 1 to 5 was back in 2016 when they had the 20th anniversary of Pokemon, which is also when Pokemon Go launched. Oh, I'm getting old. Because next year's 30 years. I've had those event Pokemon for a decade. Huh! With the exception of Victini, who I actually got during the event in Pokemon Black and White and Black 2, White 2. All the rest of the event Pokemon... Well, there's actually one that used to be an event Pokemon, but now isn't. But the event Pokemon I got during that, because they would alternate every month, like, between, like, January would be, you get it online through the server, and then February they would have, like, you go to GameStop and get a card. Heck yeah, Gravity Falls music. That is a Wooloo up here. Poink. I'd have to alternate. But I got them all. There was one that I didn't, but I didn't really care because that was actually another event Pokemon that I already got, but through a means that wasn't like an event. It was, I I would triple check, go over everything. Which was Manaphy. Because I knew about, thanks to a little magazine I got back in like when Diamond and Pearl were coming out, that there was going to be a way that you could get Manaphy through connecting or through playing Pokemon Ranger. So I played Pokemon Ranger, which I didn't really like that much. All the way through so I could get the Manaphy egg and send it over to Diamond and Pearl. So that Manaphy... So Manaphy is technically my oldest event Pokemon. And then Victini, and then basically all the rest of them. Which would be like Mew, Celebi, Darkrai. What am I... Jirachi. That's what I was like. I'm missing the Gen 3 event Pokemon. The other event Pokemon from Gen 3 is no longer an event Pokemon, but is instead a post-game encounter in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, which is Deoxys. So that's how I got my I actually have two in home. One of them came from Pokemon Go. But then there was... And then you could breed Manaphy and get Fione, so I also got Fione through that way back in the day. But then I had... Well, Darkrai would have been one of them. You got like Fione, Meloetta, which is one of my favorite ones. Yeah. Then other ones from X and Y onward, I've had to get through Pokemon Go pretty much. So like Hoopa, Pokemon Go. So nervous. Again, just go through your save and everything, like triple check, you know? That's my old job. We used to have a thing called triple checking to make sure that things are right. So you make sure you're 90% is feel. Well, too bad, Cinderace, we're not camping. Although I found out actually that you can get Pokemon. You can get Pokemon in Sword and Shield from camping. Tried to get a Spheal. I have a shiny Spheal. But I think it's one that I'm going to keep in Pokemon Go. Because it's one of those ones that have... Unless they announce they're going to shut the game down. Or whatever. At some point. Because that's one of the ones there that's... they have like event outfits. But if you transfer it into Pokemon Home, they just become normal. So like I have a shiny Umbreon that's got a cute scarf. But if I moved it to Pokemon Home, it would lose the scarf. Don't have the money to have Home. I'm trying to think. It's like... Do I pay for Pokemon Home through my phone? Like Apple? I think I do. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. How much is it? 'Cause I'm pretty sure I pay for it on my phone. There it is. Oh, it's $16 a year. Which isn't too bad. I mean, sure, I understand some people that might not be feasible. And I'm not going to harass anybody about that. 12 pounds a year? Yeah. Which, I don't know if that's like a whole lot. That doesn't sound like a lot. That sounds roughly about the same, like 16 bucks. Which, I'm very thankful that for me, $16 a year is incredibly feasible. Like, heck, I got things I pay like 16 bucks a month for. Because I got, like, all my streaming services I got to pay for. I've got... and I don't even pay for, like, something like NFL Plus. I dropped that. I cancel that, like, every February. Because I'm not gonna... I don't love football that much. Then I got like, I started using a VPN, so now I pay for that. Not a lot, like the equivalent to 4 chocolate bars. Yeah, I just don't have a job and etc. No, I get that. Like I said, I completely understand. We've all like been there in our lives, like, especially knowing how much younger you are than me. I totally get it. Like, I think me about your age, so I'm trying to think. If I remember right, you were born, you're gonna be, you're at the end, I think you're at the end of your teens. Yeah, okay, I was right. I was close. Yeah. Okay, I was off by a year. I won't be mad because I try not to like have people talk so much about stuff like that, but that's because I'm more worried about it when it's someone that's younger than that. You're basically an adult, so I'm not as worried. You have a Pokemon you can't get anymore? What Pokemon do you have that people can't get anymore? Actually, I can handle my cyber. I can handle my cyber. You're good. It's a normal Pokemon. It's a mundane Pokemon. Like normal type, or like normal as in like it's not an event or legendary, but it's just like your average Pokemon. Okay. I too have a Pokemon like that. I will show it off here in a second once I leave this encounter. Pause my encounter timer. I began with... I always choose the fire type to start. Well, not always. My first time playing a game, I always choose the fire type. But like, for example, I just played Sun, Moon, and Ultra Sun, like, all in a row. I was talking about that yesterday and saying how I probably won't play those games again for a while because of it. So the first time I played it, I started with Litten, because it's a fire type, and I always do. And then the other playthroughs, I use the other types. Yours is R, mine is P. I wonder, I was like, if I figured you were talking about that if you weren't talking about... no, I don't want to connect to that. Because mine is... P. You don't have to worry about thinking too hard about guessing. I'm literally going to show it here once I find it. Tra la 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 la. No. Oh, there it is. Good lord. This is my Pokemon that you can't get anymore. This Pikachu. Correct. Because this is a Pikachu that you get... This is one of the few ones I'm aware of that will keep their outfit when you move it into Pokemon Home. The ones from Pokemon Go will lose them at least as far last I heard. But this is one that you get by. You technically can't get it anymore. You can, but you have to legitimately get it. You have to already have something on your 3DS that you can't get anymore, which is the demo for Sun and Moon. But once you complete the demo, you'll get this gift Pikachu. Oh, let's see. I mean, the Pokemon that come to mind off the top of my head that start with R are like Rattata, Relicanth, Rowlet, Ralts, Riolu. If I were to guess off of those, I would say Riolu or Rowlet are the most likely. From Gen 7, Alola region, Rowlet's Gen 7. Well, if we scramble over to Gen 7 here, Gen 6, Gen 7. Because you got Rowlet. Oricorio. Or it could be Rockruff. Because there is that Rockruff that will evolve into the that third version. It's a third version of Lycanroc. Now we're getting to the legendaries. Yeah, so there's literally a 50-50 shot because there's only 2 Pokemon in that generation that start with R. In like 5 seconds. Okay, so okay, so you're back. So 2 things. One, it's literally a 50-50 shot, and both of them are ones I would have thought that it would be, which is either Rowlet or Rockruff, because those are, as far as I can recall, those are the only 2 Pokemon in the whole of Generation 7 that start with R. And if I were to wager a guess based on the 2, I'd say it's Rockruff, because there was an event Rockruff. Or, like, there's a special Rockruff that will evolve into a third version of Lycanroc that I don't currently have. But it's, like, one that you have to get from... I don't remember how you have to get it. I looked into it. Yeah, the Dusk one. Yeah, that's like an event version of Rockruff. So, it technically is an event Pokemon. Unless it's... I don't know, there was maybe another way to get it or something. I haven't... If there is, it's on a game after the one after this game. Might be like Legends Arceus, I'm thinking. To answer your question with the save file, I don't know offhand. They've made it more difficult. The last one I knew about, I knew how to do it for the ones on the Switch from the Alola games because I needed to do that. Because one of the games I bought used, so I had to, or maybe 2 of them. I think 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them I bought used, so I had to delete the save files that were on them. One of them I bought new the day it came out, and then didn't play it for like 4 years. It stayed in the shrink wrap. How to reset Pokemon Sword. From the Switch's home menu, enter the system settings, click Data Manager, press Delete, save data. At the bottom of the screen, select Pokemon Sword and Shield. Press Delete, save data, and confirm when the second prompt appears. That's what the internet says. No, okay, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna look this up. It's Rockruff that has the ability Own Tempo. Will evolve into Dusk form like in Rock when leveled up during the evening. Now, how to get one with Own Tempo? Here we are, Rockruff. Yeah, so back in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which is when that form was introduced, it didn't exist in Sun and Moon. But in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon they introduced it and it was an event Pokemon. So the only way to get it was through the events or to breed it. However, in Sword and Shield, in the expansion pass, there is the Challenge Road Max Raid Battle. Which I don't know if that's like an event or something. Or if it's like one that just happens all the time. Let's look at Challenge Road here. Brawler's Cave. Oh, so this is part of... I'm pretty sure this is from the first event area. Huh. Tower of Darkness. Tower of Darkness is a landmark on the Isle of Armor, so it is part of the... That's part of the first DLC, which I already did. So there's at least one... Oh, there's... Common Pool. Rare Pool. So, I'm going to take a picture of that. And then I'm going to take a picture of that. So, it's actually still obtainable. Do I own the DLC? Yeah. I just haven't played it because, well, I played that part of the DLC where I've played the Isle of Armor DLC already. Because I actually have the Earth whatever. You get the like little fighting bear dude, and then like you can evolve them into one or the other, but you only get one per save file. Or whatever. And I guess they're just adding him into... Because, yeah, if I go to the Pokedex, you can see there I've got the Isle of Armor Pokedex. So... $26.99, I don't know if I should. I mean... I'll give you a free piece of advice that I'm still... Even now... kind of struggle with sometimes myself. But if it's something where you're kind of like, should I don't know if I should. I'd say like 60% of the time to 75% of the time, if you're asking yourself that, then you probably shouldn't. But, you know, it's up to you. Priorities and all that. So, I enjoyed the Isle of Armor DLC. I didn't, like, love it, but I didn't hate it. One of the cool parts of it, it's, let's see, it's let me shiny hunt legend, and I'm mainly worried about legend A to Z. My brain isn't registering what you're meaning by that, and I cannot. I feel like an idiot. Like, I feel like I should get what you're meaning.